Good morning, children. Today I am going to continue with the explanation of chapter 7, Flavors of Kashmir. Before I could continue with this chapter, I would like to give you a short briefing of what we did in the previous class. In the previous class, we have studied about the scenic beauty of Kashmir, the lush green valleys covered with pine trees, the clear, crystal clean water flowing from the valleys and from the mountains, the snow-covered Himalayan mountains, the areas covered with beautiful flowers, the Dal lakes, and so on. We also spoke about the cuisine, the various varieties of Kashmiri food that is also available and equally loved by the tourists. As the Kashmiri people love their food, it's also been preferred and loved by the tourists. Now there are we spoke about different varieties of tea. So the two traditional teas that is being served in Kashmir is one is the noon chai or the sheer chai, and the other is kawa. The noon chai is usually or the sheer chai is usually made with green tea leaves, milk, salt, and a pinch of baking soda is added in it, which gives a unique pink color. And this tea is usually preferred or consumed during the morning or during supper, during late in the evening, to keep themselves warm. So in the morning, the noon chai is preferred with traditional bread. They like to consume this tea with different types of traditional bread, which is only available in Kashmir. But another tea which is also served in Kashmir only and found only in Kashmir is the kawa tea, and which is being served to the guests or to the people during special occasion. Now this tea is being prepared or made with saffron, which is also known as kesar in Hindi, with saffron and spices of different types. It can be cardamom, cloves, and so on. Different types of spices are being used to prepare this tea, and it is being made with either with walnut or with almonds. Walnut or with almonds. This tea is usually, the kawa tea is usually prepared with walnuts or almonds with saffron and different types of spices. Now let's continue with the different types of breads that the Kashmiri people consume. There are lots of bakeries in Kashmir, and when you walk around the streets of Kashmir, you'll find the air filled with different types of fragrance of bread that is getting baked in the bakery. The air is filled with different types of fragrance, sweet fragrance which is in the air from the bakery. Now if you travel to Kashmir, you will see bakeries at every corner. These bakeries sell many kinds of bread, big and small, most of them with a golden crust with either sesame or poppy seeds. Now the breads, if you have been to Kashmir or if you travel to Kashmir, you will find a lot of bakeries, and they are baking different types of varieties of breads, big, small, and they look like a naan. They are referred to as naan. So these breads, and they are having golden crust, the hard crust on top of the bread. They have golden crust and topped with different types of seasoning, like it could be sesame seeds or your poppy seeds. Okay, it is topped with different types of seeds, sesame seeds or poppy seeds. And these breads are being enjoyed by the Kashmiri people. The Kashmiri people love their bread and they consume a lot of bread. There are two types of bread which are famous in Kashmir, which are famous or popular in Kashmir. One is the shermal and the other is the bakar khani. These two breads are very famous, and these are one of the most traditional breads of Kashmir. The shermal and and the bakar khani are two popular breads or famous bread or traditional breads which is consumed by the Kashmiri people. So the sheermal and the bakar khani are two traditional breads which are usually consumed by the Kashmiri people, and these breads are topped with either sesame seeds or with poppy seeds. The sheermal and the bakar khani are two types of breads that are very popular. Bakar khani is a type of flat bread which is round and is similar to a naan. Bakar khani bread is a flat bread which it's a flat bread and it looks similar to a naan roti. It looks similar to a naan roti and it has a slight mild sweet taste to it. Now this bread, bakar khani bread, has a slight mild sweet taste to it. It is little sweet to consume. And this bread is usually eaten during breakfast time. These sells like hot cakes at the bakery. The people of Kashmir love their bread. Now the bakar khani and the sheermal breads are sold. They are so popular and they are so famous that they sell like hot cakes. These breads are as it's been baked and come out from the bakery, it's been sold immediately. So imagine the demand of that bread and how the people of Kashmir and even the tourists also love this bread because of its mild sweet taste and texture, and also topped with sesame or poppy seeds. So the Kashmiri people also love to eat their bread. Now Wazwan is a huge traditional meal which is organized on special occasion. Now Wazwan is a huge traditional meal. Now in this meal is been organized during special occasion and it's a community meal. You can say that it's a community kind of a meal and which is only organized during special occasions. So it can be a marriage ceremony or it can be some traditional rituals. At that time only this Wazwan meals is being served or prepared, and it's a community meal where a group of people will sit in a table and in a big tray the food is being brought and served, and they all consume that food. They all eat from the same plate. That group might be of 4 or 5 people. They will sit in a table and there will be a conversation or discussion going on, and this meal usually lasts for a very long time. Okay. In the Kashmir language, Wazwan means cooking shop. In Kashmiri language, Wazwan means cooking shop. A cooking shop. It's a cooking shop where the food is being cooked and brought and served hot, and a group of people they sit together. It can be 4 or 5 people in a table, and in a big tray the food is being brought and served, and they all eat or consume the food from the same plate, and a conversation is being held, and varieties of dishes are being made. Now there is not 1 or 2 dishes, but there are around 36 dishes that is being prepared for this tradition. It can be a marriage ceremony or some holy rituals or different types of traditional rituals. At that time, Wazwan meal is being cooked, and a community, a group of people, a huge number of people is being called, and they sit in a table and they consume the food from the same plate, and a big conversation is being held. Okay. This meal consists of 36 different dishes, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. This meal is usually consists of 36 different varieties of food. It could be vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian food being prepared and being brought and served to the people. Many of these are cooked on slow fire for the whole night and served to the guests the next day. Now Wazwan food. These dishes that the Wazwan, as I have told you before, it's a traditional meal and served during special occasions. It could be a marriage ceremony or some kind of holy rituals at that time, or tradition rituals at that time. And now these meals, there are around 36 meals, varieties of food items that have been prepared and been served the next day. Now these meals have been prepared overnight, means a day before. The preparation of this meal takes place a day before and it's been served on the next day. It's not served on the very same day. Vazwan is usually organized to celebrate weddings and to feed many guests. This feast is usually, as I told you, it's a community meal. There might be a huge people or a huge group of people, and it doesn't last for a short period of time. This meal is served and it lasts for a very long period of time. The dishes are prepared with great care, and the main cook, called Vastevas, the main cook or the main chef is known as Vastevas. He is the main cook or the head chef. The name of the head chef is Vastevas, who sees and looks after the preparation of the Vazwan meal. The main cook, that is the Vastevas, he looks into the preparation of the entire cooking of the Vazwan meal, and he looks after the preparation of the entire meal. So children, I want you to please read the chapter for better understanding, learn the word meanings and the difficult words. Until then, thank you.